This is Dr. Von Mad, and I'll show you what's been going on with our newest project, the Accupult. Well, upon my testing, what I've discovered is that this bucket is the issue. Now, I'm going to see if I can get this camera to set up without knocking everything over. The bucket's the problem. See, when you put a craft bead in here or an eraser, like I'm about to show you here, you'll see it it's going to wobble. And what I'm discovering is that when it flies out, it's flying out at odd angles. So what we're going to do is I'm going to disengage the rubber bands. I'm going to disengage these bands here and disengage the band down here on the front of it. What we're going to do now, I need this removed. So I've got to, there we go. Now, what we're going to replace it with is a section of dowel rod. Now, I'll show you how that works. The idea is, and then we're going to test this because I'm not sure how it's going to fly, how it's going to end up working in the end. What it's going to do is the arm's going to sit right here, so that when it flies up, you see it's going to be at an angle like so. Now the idea is, let me get another craft bead here to show you what I've got in mind. As you can see, this slides on here, so when this slides up here, so when it releases up here, the inertia will transmit it and it'll throw it in a straight line. It's kind of the idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to glue this into place and see what happens. So let's see how the hot glue is coming. Hot glue is ready. Let's glue our new attachment here. So I'm going to try something new. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this into place. Pull off these stringers. Make sure this is nice and straight. And we're going to let that dry a few minutes. And then I'll give her another range test. And hopefully sometime after dark, or tomorrow morning or something, I'll be able to see. Now when it opens up like this, it's going to fly straight up like this, and thus the inertia will send it off like this. See, we'll send it straight off like this instead of rolling it around. So we're going to see how that works. And I don't know how well this new arm's going to hold up under repeated impact, but we're going to try it and see. After all, that is kind of what we're doing here. Anyway, if you like the videos and like to see what we're doing and continue to see how this is going to end up working, because see, now that you've got it down like that, you can actually, if you're looking directly behind it, you'll be able to sight it in, and if you can't really see it in front of your bucket, then you probably have it where you need it. So there you are. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and we're going to keep working on this, and we'll see you cats on the flip side. Bye-bye. Well, I just got through testing this design, and I'd show you that, but honestly, that was just embarrassing. Honestly, this thing's throwing way off at an angle, and you can see why, because this thing will not. I should have drilled it out, honestly. It's firing way out, it's leading way off to the right. Honestly, I'm starting to think that basically the design of an accurate catapult's not going to be fancy sights, fancy buckets. Honestly, I think it's going to have to be a more intuitive weapon. You're not going to be able to science your way out of this one, other than, at least with anything that we would understand. I mean, this one, I think, would probably, in the long run, probably be more accurate. Anyway, so that's the end of my ideal with the Accupult. Honestly, experiment failure. Now, When my knee heals up or I get a chance, I will show you exactly why this failed. But in the meantime, this is Dr. Von Mad, and we'll see you guys on the flip side. Bye-bye.